So over the years, I keep getting this weird feedback, which goes something like this. Jaimie, why are you always trying to reinvent the wheel? You're always reinventing the wheel. Stop reinventing the wheel. Oh, Jaimie's always trying to reinvent the wheel. He's giving himself so much. Why is he reinventing the wheel? Blah, blah. I don't know if it's the same person saying this over and over, or if it's various people, but whatever. The last one of these I read was the other day. It was a comment on the video where I made an old style hand pump. You know, like a water pump, the old style one, right? Guy comments, oh, Jaimie's always trying to reinvent the wheel. Why don't you just blah, 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 do it like people have done it for hundreds of years, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't remember the details. But anyway, first of all, a hand pump is already considered obsolete. So it's not like people have been doing it for 100 years and they're still doing it. No one's even using those anymore. I'm not saying they don't exist, but like most people are using a motorized pump now. Okay, but here's what it is from my perspective. I wanted a machine that I could use human power to make water go from down there to up there. So I made a machine that could use my human power to make the water go from down there to up there. And that's it. That's all I care about. I was making something to work, not making something to talk about. But okay, let's talk about it. The idea of reinventing the wheel. Okay, so you don't think people should reinvent the wheel. So what was the original wheel? Was it a log on the ground? It was probably a log on the ground. And you could put something on top of the log and then roll it along the log until it falls off the log, and you take the log and put it in and get it back up there, and then maybe get a couple logs, because if you have more of these wheels, you could roll something and just keep putting the wheel in front. Is that what we should have kept forever? Like, what about when someone figured out you could put an axle through the wheel and then you don't have to keep picking it up and putting it down, it just stays attached? Or what about wagon wheels, ball bearings, pneumatic tires, aluminum rims? Like, the wheel has been reinvented so many times. And to say that was all a waste of time, we should still be using the log? Like, why? I just have to presume that whoever's saying this has not actually thought about what they're saying. Reinventing the wheel. If the wheel was not reinvented, you know what your bicycle would be? It would be like a log on top of two other logs. And you could go for like a foot, and then you got to get up and pick up your log up and put it in the front. But because people have reinvented the wheel many times, you can get on a bike, switch the gears, you can go like 30, 40 miles an hour effortlessly over bumps with shock absorption. And yeah, stop telling people not to reinvent the wheel. This is like the dumbest thing you could say. It's like one of those catchphrases that people repeat without actually thinking about it. But when you think about it for like a few seconds, it's like, well, that doesn't make any sense at all. We wouldn't even have tank treads. Oh my God, could you imagine a world without tank treads?